Are you ready for a brand new body horror classic? Then let's review The Substance. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I have a brand new video for you, a review of the new body horror film, The Substance. Now this was a film only about a month ago I didn't know anything about, and then I saw a couple of trailers for a few films that I saw some other trailers and bits and bobs on YouTube, and I started to get really interested thinking about what is this new body horror film going to entail. And when I started diving further, I found out that the director of this film, Coralie Farge, this is her second film, because the previous film she directed, her 2017 debut, was a film called Revenge, which is one of the most brutal revenge thrillers I've ever seen. Very, very stylized, very, very violent, but a really badass film. And I would implore you to also check that out, because that is a fantastic film. I think severely underrated. So The Substance stars Demi Moore, Dennis Quaid, and Margaret Qualley. It's quite a small, intimate cast of sort of the main two characters it focuses on, which is Demi Moore's character and Margaret Qualley's character. The plot of The Substance follows Demi Moore, who plays Elizabeth Sparkle, who's an Academy Award winner. She has her own aerobic show on TV. But Dennis Quaid, who's basically like her agent, basically comes to the fact that she's too old, she needs to be replaced with a younger model, and that's what then kickstarts this journey into this film. I don't want to get into too many details. I've seen a lot of other reviewers which have gone into too many details about the plot. I don't want to give away what happens with Margaret Qualley's character. I think it'd be really interesting for you guys to experience that on your own. But Demi Moore in this film, she is absolutely fantastic. At 61 years of age, she still looks absolutely gorgeous. And in this film, she's an absolute powerhouse. It's a powerhouse performance. I say there's not a lot of times where there's too much dialogue in it. There is dialogue, but it's very sparse here and there. But it's scenes. There's certain scenes with Demi Moore where, again, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but there's some really good scenes with her. And essentially, this film is that, you know, she's someone that had a lot of success as being an actress and everything. And it comes to a stage where she's later on in life, and men are seeing that, you know, that she's basically past it, that she needs to be almost put to bed kind of thing, and someone new, younger, and in their eyes prettier, needs to take her place. So this film is a very interesting take on body horror, because it highlights what happens in sort of like the film, the fashion industry, where beauty standards are so high, where it's very ageist. I mean, look at someone like Demi Moore. Like I say, she looks absolutely amazing still, but yet she wants to be replaced by someone younger. And what does that do to someone's confidence? What does that do to someone that's had a career? And I'm sure that Demi Moore, you know, she was a massive sex symbol in the 80s and 90s. That is something that she's gone through personally. I think for an actor as established as her, which I've not seen her do anything for a number of years, but to come and do a film like this, which goes to some really, really fucked up places, I think she's done an amazing job. Margaret Qualley is also incredible in this film. She's not quite a standout as Demi Moore for me, but what she's given, I think she does absolutely fantastic. Dennis Quaid in this, it pops up a few times here and there, and he's a real one of those kind of like bad guys in the film that really chews up a lot of scenery. There's some really interesting things that he really hams it up, but I think it really, really works for the style of this film. With regards to the substance in the film, it's basically a black market drug, which, and again, I'm not going to say how it's acquired or why it comes about, but Demi Moore acquires it, and this starts the journey on this body horror experience. And I have to say, the practical effects in this film are fucking outstanding. Some of the best practical effects I've ever seen. And thinking of body horror films from the 80s, like two of my favourites, The Fly and The Thing, is up there with those. But there are some things, especially in the third act, I'm like, how the hell did they do that? Because it looks absolutely incredible. But not only that, it's the use of sound. The use of sound in this is so well done. When things are happening to Demi Moore's character, and even Margaret Qualley as well, the way the sound along with the visuals, complements each other. It makes it even more visceral. It's just really interesting to watch. And like I said before at the start of the review, when I said that Coralie Farge's directorial debut, Revenge, is a very, very stylized take. Obviously, very stylized take on the revenge thriller. That's what that kind of film is. So she's done the revenge thriller genre. Now she's applied that to this body horror. And the use of colour, the saturation, the stylization, the way shots are framed, the cinematography, everything about the film oozes style. It's absolutely incredible. So in conclusion, I had an absolute fucking blast with this film. I thought it was one of the best body horror films I've ever seen. Amazing standout performances, incredible practical effects. I think it has a really, deep underlying meaning, say, about beauty standards, the fashion industry, the film industry, how we view people that are older, that have been successful in their careers, and how they're treated basically pat out to pasture and replaced by someone new. So for those of you that haven't seen this yet and are going to go and see it, I really hope you enjoy it and you enjoy the ride as much as I did. For those of you that have seen it, please let me know in the comments down below what you thought of The Substance. Please keep this spoiler free, okay? Because anyone else comes across this video, I don't want anything to be spoiled for anyone. So let's please keep it that way. And if you enjoy this video, please subscribe, like, and comment below. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Thank you very much.